How's it going, Top Forest TV? My name is Jack and welcome to my preview for Nottingham Forest versus West Ham, taking place tomorrow at the London Stadium. So yeah, West Ham, a bit of a strange side really. I mean, if you look at the last few games, they lost at home to Everton, 1-0 in that one. Then they went and beat Arsenal 3-0 in the Cup. Then they lost to Brentford 3-2. And then they beat Olympiacos. So they're a very up and down sort of side at the minute, West Ham. It looks like 1 minute they win a game, the next minute they lose a game. So hopefully, if it keeps the trend going of a loss, a win, a loss, a win, and then another loss, which should hopefully come tomorrow, then we will be laughing. I'm going into this one feeling slightly confident, Obviously, I know our away form has been really poor, and the last time we went to the London Stadium, they turned us over 4-0. That was sort of towards the back end of last season, and look, they're a good side, West Ham. They've got some really, really good players. I think Kudus looks brilliant. He's been fantastic since he's made his way back into the team for the first time. Obviously, they've got Paqueta, who's a very good player. Alvarez, I think, has been a really good buy for them. Bowen's had a really good start to the season. So, look, you got to look at this and think that it's not going to be an easy game. And I go into it thinking, look, our away form's poor. As it is, we're not very good on the road. I could see it going one or two ways. I could see us continuing from our Aston Villa performance and getting something from this one. Or West Ham sort of having a comfortable day in the office. Yeah, I mean, if we can play anything close to the Aston Villa game, then we should be onto something good. I think the way we played in that game was absolutely fantastic. So that should give us a lot of belief going into this next game. It should give us a lot of sort of belief in our ability, belief in what we're doing, in Steve Cooper. And look, I think, going forward, we can really work on that, use it as a good foundation to build upon. And hopefully we continue with a win tomorrow. I'm feeling excited for this one. I think it'll be a really good game. Both sets of players, have some really good amounts of quality within them. The way that we're playing at the minute, especially with the Aston Villa game, brings a lot of confidence, a lot of hope going to this one. I think we're playing some really good football, and some of our players are putting in some really, really good performances at the minute. I think Harry Toffolo has been doing really well for us of late. I think he's done a really good, what am I trying to say? A really good job in that left back position. I was going to say a really good position in that left back job. Really good job in that left back position. Came in obviously during the Brentford game for the red card, and he's not really looked like he's needed to be taken out of the side at any moment between now and then. I think he's played really well. Got an assist for Ole Einar against Villa, which was a really lovely, well worked goal. But yeah, I'm feeling like if he can continue his good run of form, and Murillo as well. He's looked really good in every game he's played, Murillo. I know there was one or two things that went on in the Liverpool game, but other than that, he's been absolutely solid. Vlachodimos between the sticks looked really good against Villa. Niakate and Murillo had a good centre-back partnership. Right back, I think he's a brilliant player. I really, really like him. The midfield three working well together. And then, Taiwo's back, and hopefully he'll be back amongst the goals. It's good coming together a little bit, and I know we had a little bit of a poor run looking at the sort of Luton game, Brentford and Burnley with the away game sort of sprinkled in there, Palace and things. We had a good number of draws, but weren't really getting the wins that we needed. You look at Brentford, Burnley and Luton, and you think we should at least be looking at 6 points, 7 points maybe. So to come out of that with only 3 was a bit of a shame, but we've done well to then go against Aston Villa, a team that you kind of expect to lose against, and to get 3 points. So it makes those games where you probably would have said 7 points anyway, we went and got 6. So you can't complain too much, but I think you probably would have wanted a little bit more from them anyway. But yeah, like I said, going into this game, I'm feeling a bit confident. I feel like the way we played against Villa has filled me with some confidence and made me feel a bit more positive about this one. Obviously, our way form isn't the best, and I feel like West Ham are a very good side, and if they get it clicking, then it's going to be a difficult one for us. But I'm feeling confident, you know. I'm feeling like if we go out there and play in the same vein that we did against Villa, then why not? Why not go and get something from this one? We currently, I think, we're in like 15th, 16th after today's results, but then again we can move up a couple of places should we win anyway, so it's not too much to panic about. But yeah, feeling confident for this one. But again, I know West Ham on their day can be a really difficult team to play against. Just hopefully that they're not on their day would be a lovely one to see. So starting line up for me then, I think Vlachodimos in goal. I think for me he looked really solid against Villa. I like Turner, don't get me wrong, but I think Vlachodimos might have to be the number one for us going into this game. Back four then, same as the last game. Actually, you know what? I'm going to save you some time. I want to go with exactly the same lineup that started against Aston Villa. I think for me, the midfield offers a real solid centre point to the team. You know, the way that the Mangala was playing that game, got his goal and looked really, really good. Dominguez works his socks off. Sangare, he's really making himself known and showing himself what he's made of and why we splashed the money that we did on him. Back four looks solid. Full backs really good going forward. Centre halves, Murillo and Niakate look really, really good as well. And the front three work well too. I'd love to see a one you get back on the score sheet. The pace of Alanga looks really dangerous. Johnson. What am I on about? Gibbs White down the right, you know, offers something a little bit different to Alanga on the left. Just touching on Johnson, really pleased for him to get his goal today against Wolves. Unfortunately for them, they couldn't quite get the 3 points, but really happy to see him score. It's a bit of a weird one. Like, I kind of felt proud because I'm like, yes, that's a Forest Academy player. Like, he's left us and he's scoring for Spurs. But then I kind of felt a little bit like, oh, I wish he was still at Forest scoring for us. But yeah, I think for him that's a massive step. But yeah, we're looking okay without him. I know there was a few people saying, oh, you know, we're really struggling and we need Johnson. When we sold him, that's when our season was over. But I think we're doing okay. We are doing okay without him. I know it's obviously something that we would rather have. Brennan Johnson up front alongside Awanyi and whoever else in that position. But look, it's not the end of the world. We are dealing with it well enough, so hopefully we can go on and we can make the best of that. Callum Hudson-Odoi back in training, which is really good. Love to see him get involved maybe off the bench. Wood and a few others have had injury issues, and I think Wood has been called up for New Zealand, so maybe he's going to be okay to make the bench and one thing and another. But like I say, go with this one. I'm feeling confident, but if West Ham are on their game, it could be a difficult one. I'm going to go with a scoreline of Nottingham Forest 2, West Ham United 1, and hopefully we can get all 3 points. So let us know down below what you think is going to happen in the game. Subscribe if you're new around here. Smash the like button if you have enjoyed this video, and come on, you Reds. Oh gosh, pardon me.